David Beckham can't keep his hands off his wife Victoria on Miami night out as the couple put on a loving display after Loos spoke about affair. The Beckhams headed out on their first public appearance since Loos spoke about her affair with the former professional footballer. And giving fans an insight into their dinner, Victoria Beckham, 49, posted a selection of snaps of her family and friends to her Instagram page on Tuesday. Victoria snapped a photo of her beaming husband, who was sandwiched between Inter Miami FC player Lionel Messi and his eldest son Brooklyn. They were also joined by his Miami teammate Sergio Busquets, who was sat on the end of the table next to Messi. The group were dining in Miami Beach on Monday, marking the first time David has been seen since Rebecca doubled down on her historical affair claims. Family dinner. The Beckhams headed out on their first public appearance since Loos spoke about her affair with the former professional footballer. Pals. Victoria also looked cozy with his son's wife Nicola Peltz, 28, who she was rumored to be feuding with over their 2022 wedding plans. David and his wife Victoria appeared as united as ever at the dinner, after they were spotted walking hand in hand into the restaurant together. In a group shot shared to her stories, Victoria turned up the heat as she perched on David's lap and he held her thigh with his hand. Victoria also looked cozy with his son's wife Nicola Peltz, 28, who she was rumored to be feuding with over their 2022 wedding plans. The duo have since appeared to put to bed the alleged row and have been pictured together on several occasions since. Victoria sat beside Nicola at the dinner table and wrapped her arm around the American actress, while the Bates Motel star rested her hand on Pasha's. They were joined at the dinner by Messi's wife Antonella Roccuzzo and Busquets' partner Elena Galera. During the evening, Victoria wowed in a plunging mini dress for the outing, showing off her ample cleavage and toned legs in the skimpy number. Sartorially in sync with his wife, David, 48, also took the plunge as he donned an unbuttoned shirt and smart trousers. Cozy. In a group shot shared to her stories, Victoria turned up the heat as she perched on David's lap and he held her thigh with his hand. The couple made their first outing after Rebecca spoke exclusively to the Mail on Sunday about her alleged romance with David. The family no doubt had plenty to talk about days after David's former PA Rebecca made waves when she spoke out about the apparent affair. Victoria and David have been married since 1999, but it is almost 20 years since his former aide detonated a media frenzy when she went public with her relationship. It didn't draw much of a response from Beckham at the time, so not for a second did she think he would address the subject, albeit obliquely, after so long in his Beckham documentary. In Beckham, Victoria spoke for the first time of the pain she suffered in the aftermath of the claims about her husband David's alleged affair with Rebecca. Almost 20 years after it was claimed he and the personal assistant had become close while he was playing in Spain for Real Madrid, Victoria revealed the months afterwards were the hardest of her life and that she no longer felt like the couple had each other. Meanwhile, David admitted he still doesn't know how they got through the 2003 crisis, but he and his former Spice Girl wife knew they had to fight for their family, and said they felt like they were drowning when their high-profile marriage was in the headlines for months. On the back of the revelations in the Bombshell documentary, Rebecca shared exclusively which David's stories are true. She seesawed between irritation and annoyance when she watched the documentary on Netflix, recalling the aftermath of their dallianca. "It is what he did not say that frustrates her," she said. "It's all, poor me, he needs to take responsibility," Loos said. "He can say whatever he likes of course and I understand he has an image to preserve, but he is portraying himself as the victim and he's making me look like a liar, like I've made up these stories. He is indirectly suggesting that I'm the one who has made Victoria suffer. In truth, she would have rather he hadn't spoken at all about what was, for her, a life-changing episode. To her mind, it was buried. Not staying silent. It comes after Loos spoke out on her relationship with David after the Beckham's documentary aired.